Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of our BORGIO campaign. We're about to take it to the Skaven. Could be a disaster. I mean, we got some good stuff. We got a lot of militia. I like say good stuff, then I'm like, militia. But we got wagons, we got a lot of crossbows, and we do also have a secondary army with some pikemen as well as another lord. He doesn't have any cool items or anything, but he has super sick golden armor, so that should carry us. But yes, let's pass the turn. And it is time for the Skaven to pay the iron price. All right, so what do we got? Our economy is very poor, but that's because we're being aggressive. Icket Claw is probably out causing havoc. So we definitely want to move in and just karate chop. Now, Estalia.
Storm demon is charged to pulverize.
Oh, he's not happy at all. He's like, hates this shit. He doesn't like Gashnag either. Okay. So we can do some diplomacy and see what we can get out of it. Oh, wow. Holy shit, yeah, it's about to get way stronger. And I think the garrison just got sauced, too. Man, we were like one turn away from getting an easy fight. But this is going to make it way more fun, I think. So let's talk to you guys.
We are willing to hear it.
Join the war against Clan Scryer. And, man, I'm surprised all they're going to give me is a non-aggro pact. I mean, yeah, probably just take their money.
Agreed.
So we're going to do that. Great. So we got 1,000 gold, which we can use actually to recruit
The nation calls.
the Champions of Renown. We can get some curios, ambush success chance, guiding eye. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Champions of Renown, though, we could get. Do they cause terror or have armor piercing? They do have armor piercing pistol shots. They are demonic. It's pretty fun. Yeah, let's hire him. I assume I'm still gonna have to pay for him though. You know, but we'll see. Yeah, we can't get him quite yet. We'll get him eventually.
Yes.
And let's go besiege the city. Although there is an army outside, which I just attacked to draw the garrison out, which I think it'll be more fun than a traditional siege battle. Granted, we do get benefits, but I think I'd rather fight open fields. All right, so we're gonna do this. And it is a Pyrrhic victory, but man, this is gonna be an epic fight. Yeah, this is gonna be sweet. This is what it is all about. Now, we have Lightning Strike. We've invested in it. We might as well freaking use it. I don't know if that'll really do much for us. I guess we can pick off some of these units. Yeah, we're going to do lightning. Oh, no, but it cuts off my... You know what? Let's just fight a big field battle. It's fine. Let's just fight a huge, thick field battle. I did notice my mage had a level up, but it already has Earthblood, so not a big deal. All right, guys. See you in the battle. It's going to be epic. Talk about, like, a lore-accurate battle, like 7,000 Skaven against, like, 1,000 dudes. All right, so we're going to get our pikemen formations, or our militia spearmen in the front to be sacrificed. They're going to try their best, that's for sure. Great, and then we have rows of crossbows. So let's get crossbows, crossbows. Get all of you guys out of the way. We do have our Italian duelists. They did survive, despite the bloated action in the last episode. So how do we want to use them? Yes, we have the fancier crossbows back here, and then you back here too. Those are our Pavis boys. I know they have shields, but I think their range is, it's actually similar, so maybe they should be in the front, actually. So let's get the Pavises up, and you're going to go here. Pavis goes in the front. Okay, and crossbow, get you there. All right, great. So that's going to be our starting formation with the mortar here. I think we fight on this hill, right? Yeah, so the Skaven army is going to be reinforcing in 2 minutes. Charging there is really precarious. I think we're just going to kind of stand our ground and wait. Now, they will have, like, a Plague Claw catapult somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Because here's the thing. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to get this right now. This friggin' menu's in the way. We'll get it one of these days. All right. That's good enough. Okay. So we got BORGIO. Is he on his mount yet? No, BORGIO's still on foot. So he's going to be helping fight the Storm Vermin. We have our Life Caster. The wagons we can go do some skirmish with. We have a couple Paymaster wagons. Now, they're single entities. A little bit different than the traditional wagons. The riders... We're going to use them on, like, a far vanguard. And the rest of the troops, these are going to be, like, our reserves and our flank defense tools. So you defend here. You defend here. Let's get our assassins in the back. Not our assassins, but our duelist. The half pikemen can guard the artillery against the rat summons. And great. So we should be all good. All right, so let's go get our Paymaster wagons up. We're going to position you ahead of time. And we can do some fast forwarding while the Skaven posture. So these are just Skaven slaves. The Paymaster's wagons can... Maybe just try and snipe the Skaven Lord. It's going to be good. Yeah, they have 90 armor, so they're not slouches. Yeah, we'll try and waste a little bit of ammo here and draw them out a little bit. Good, good. Perfect. And an enemy has spawned. Oh my god, I keep forgetting it's Icket Claw. Dude, we get bloated corpsed in one episode, and we get freaking Shadow Realm nuked in another. Do we have enough crew to crew that mortar? I don't know if we do. It looks like we still do, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, great. It's Ikit Claw. That happens to me every time I fight Ikit Claw in campaign. I'm like, we're good. It's no biggie. All right, so let's get you guys in. Get the assassin characters to defend you. And thankfully, it's just regular crossbows. All right, so we're going to keep luring you this way, my rat friend. We're going to get BORGIO. Come over and boink this rat on its stupid head while the wagons are going to kite him. And if we can cut the head off the snake with the Skaven Lord, it's going to be nice. Riders waiting in the wings. And yeah, at least we got that. They got that nuke out of their system. And the mortar is still functional. It can endure nuclear bombs, apparently. All right, let's charge the Skaven Lord. The Skaven are blowing their payload with all their summons and their shenanigans and things like that. The Paymaster's wagons, they're okay in melee. BORGIO should be able to get in. I have a life caster, so he can afford to take some damage. Let's get these riders and just get on these Skaven Slave Slingers real quick. And we're going to go charge you. Get the mortar to shoot there. And it looks like the front lines are holding firm. And all right, so we're going to have you guard this. Get you guys right there. They're all going, and now the reinforcements have arrived. Epic, epic field battle. Doesn't get much better than this, guys. BORGIO kind of having a bad time. We're going to get some spears in there and get some spears to help out with you guys. Riders are going to come there as the wagons run them down. BORGIO should be able to... Oh, it's a warlord, actually. Okay, so it's not like a crappy thing. Yeah, it's a decent little character. That Skaven monster, I believe it's like a warlord or something, or some sort of a combat character. Yeah. Not a warlord, but yeah, obviously sporting piece. We're going to go send the duelists up to go fight him. They'll be able to take him down quicker. BORGIO duking it out, but he's got a ton of healing too, right? So BORGIO is going to be a homie. And yeah, let's get everybody in. So we're going to get the ranks to be double layered. Let's get you here, you over here, maybe in the back. And we can get these crossbows to just kind of guarantee... Actually, maybe we just form ranks on this side. Yeah, it's going to be fine with you guys. Okay. So the riders are running down these guys. BORGIO the Besieger fighting a mighty Skaven warlord. It appears to be no joke. Paymaster's wagons, running down Skaven slaves, not terribly cost-effective, but yes, we've been able to get them. And, oh god, what is that? That's a summon. I'm like traumatized by that nuke. I'm like, dude, what evil is coming? All right, scatter, scatter. Mortar's still blasting away. Let's go ahead and tell it to hold fire for now. Yes, Spearman will be able to hold that. And the Skaven warlord, he's giving me the biz a little bit. BORGIO is a long-term kind of fighter, guys. He gets there over the long battle. Looks like another Skaven army is going to be trickling on in. There we go. Let's lure these wagons here. I love getting nuked. It's my favorite. Is this guy on horseback? He is. Great. So he's a decent little fighter character. So we're going to get him here to help out. And it looks like the other Skaven character has engaged against my Vespero's duelists. So it should be fine. We can put a little bit of healing on BORGIO and the boys over there. I don't think it's bad. Ranks are being formed. We can form up here. We got these crossbows at the ready, and great. So that Skaven warlord should go in the trash against my two characters. Nice little charge bonus right there. That character is getting hammered. And the crossbows, yeah, we probably should save some ammo for the mainline fighting, so we will do that. All right, almost forgot about my cav units. Got a little bit messy there. So the artillery piece is about to be summoned in, so I need to go shut that down. But firstly, we'll get these Skaven Slave Slingers. Let's get the Paymaster's wagon there. This part of the formation looks a little bit flimsy, and it looks like another rat summon is activated. Let's go chase them down there. Poor crossbow's not having a great time of it. Skaven are very annoying to fight. All those like random combat summons and things like that, incredibly troll. All right, so let's get that character down. Then we're going to want to ride around the back. We want the duelists to go hide in the trees. They can pop out, do a little bit of ambushing. Let's move these spears up here. Move you up here, and yes, cut the head off the metaphorical. Not even metaphorical. It's actually a rat. So just off the rat. So Ikit's blowing his payload here. Thankfully, he's going to be dropping a summon here, which we should be able to collapse on and break in a matter of seconds with our troopers. Wagons are there, so let's get these wagons back. Almost got those slingers offline. The pay wagons are good. They can just... I think they buff the troops, actually. Yeah, they give... let's see. Affects allies in range. Okay, so allies in range just get, like, a combat buff from those wagons. So they're a little bit better, actually, just to, like, leave in combat, you know? That seems fine to me. So let's go ahead and heal up BORGIO. Those rats are getting squashed. The mortars can start shooting into, I think this is the main garrison, right? Clan rats, Stormvermin halberds. All right, that's exactly what we want to be shooting. All right, so the discipline ranks are here. Good, so now we ride all the way back there. We're going to go hunt down that catapult. We're going to park one wagon here. Let's get you guys back. And that is the most Chad Skaven warlord ever. I swear, man. He is an absolute raid boss. The duelists can come around the side and try and collapse some of the formations. Getting like the pike and halberd formations of Tilea is so freaking cool, dude. It doesn't get too much cooler than that. All right, let's get the Paymaster's wagon to go sit here and just fire, and we're going to leave another one right here, and that's going to help the boys fight longer. And did we get the Skaven warlord down? I don't think we have time to worry about it too much. We can awaken some wood in the bunch shot formations. So we're going to do a little bit of that. You guys hunt down those clan rats there. Let's form ranks with the spears. And all the crossbows should be shooting now. So let's get you, you, and you. And we want to find the Storm Vermin halberds if we can. Yeah, so shoot the Storm Vermin halberds. Those guys need to go offline, and we'll see if it works out. All right, so the cav unit. There is a Plague Claw catapult back here. Is it not on yet? No, it's not. So we're just going to wait in the woods. Probably hide in the tree line over there. See what happens. All right, guys. BORGIO, let's go fight that character. You are a little bit trapped. Let's get these spearmen to reform the ranks and fight properly. We could awaken some wood here as well on those Storm Vermin halberds. So the clan rats are broken. Excellent. Yes, yes. And let's collapse. Get you guys there. And prepare to heal the boys up. All right. BORGIO the Besieger, the beloved general. He is doing work. And are we shooting at the Storm Vermin? We are. So we got to make sure all the crossbows are feasting there. We do see this Warlord character. He's being quite a rat over there. On the backside, can they see us? I don't think they can. So we're just waiting for that artillery piece to come in. And then we will ambush it. All right. Wow. Holy shit. That Paymaster's wagon is getting it. So they focus fired that thing pretty freaking hard. So we're going to do a heal here. Heal the boys up. Yeah, get that wagon nice and saturated. You guys, I'm actually tempted to take down their shooting here, because that seems like a bit of a problem. That thing will stabilize. The general is a little bit trapped, so we want to get him back. BORGIO the Besieger, having him bonk rats down is good. And you guys flank on the Storm Vermin, I think is fine. Yeah, looking all right. A couple troops did come back here. Let's get the clan rats to shoot. I think everybody, we need to make sure they're fire at will now. I did turn that off for a hot moment, but the Telean line stand at the ready. BORGIO is trapped in a massive body. So remember, that's what BORGIO wants to be doing. He is incredibly tanky and does have a self-healing. So we need to call in reserves. Our pike lines may be faltering. I'm not sure. And yeah, Skaven leadership sucks, and we got our duelists back there causing havoc. And the Paymaster wagon, let's get it back into the fight. Yes, it's going to keep saucing everybody up here. Meanwhile, on the backside, we're waiting for that catapult to come in just so I can absolutely Shrek that thing. Yeah, I need to get more cav in my army. It was a big mistake I had in my Marienburg campaign is I didn't have enough cav units, and I ended up like losing a lot of efficiency because of that. So look at that. The motivated heroism, the melee attack buff for the dudes. That's really cool. All right, crossbows at the ready, general. Storm Vermin, do we have any halberds here? Not yet. But the valiant formations of Tilea, they are holding. The duelists in the back doing some nice surrounding, and this is great because then we don't have to go into Skavenblight. We could just like take it uncontested, right? I think this is a way more fun to watch fight also than like a Haggard siege battle. Some siege battles, sometimes like the magic can happen. You know, there could be that weird combination of things that make siege battles fun to watch, but it happens more rarely. All right, BORGIO is still getting boinked by that character, but I'm really happy I got a life caster. Granted, Burning Head would have won this battle way quicker, but oh shit, nope, that was a misclick, damn. All right, it is what it is. Crossbows wasted him away. Let's form ranks, BORGIO has auto healing anyways when he gets low, so yeah, we need to keep clicking on that character and take that thing down. The Skaven have too many units on the battlefield. That is why they're not reinforcing. The Paymaster's wagon keeping the dudes going strong. Crossbows back here. Are they shooting anything? What could we shoot into here? Just some clan rats, I guess? Yeah, great. BORGIO, did you get him? He has not been able to finish that character off. He's been trying, but it's a tough fight there. All right. So Harry Potter, we have a lot of Winds of Magic left, so we should just keep awakening the wood on those guys. Looking nice. The pikemen able to win their fight here, so let's get them around there. The wagon is going to keep them motivated. Let's get the crossbows to take down the slingers. Take down the slingers. Take down the slingers there while the generals continue fighting. All right, now I think the cannon has been called in. Yeah, so we need to go get that Plague Claw catapult. That'll help trigger army losses much, much quicker. What do we got on the flank? Couple Skaven slave slingers? Yeah, let's go shoot those guys down and shoot these guys down. Maintain disciplined ranks with our shields. BORGIO is going to get his healing ability. Let's keep clicking there. You keep doing your thing, and we can go get a big fat heal for the boys. We're going to heal our other character because BORGIO will auto-heal himself, so not a problem. All right, maintain discipline, men of Tilea. Maintain discipline. Form ranks. Let's get the duelist back here as a kind of a late-game desperation tactic. We do see what appears to be a Skaven Warlord character, but chasing him down is going to be next to impossible. This guy needs a little bit of milk, so we're going to go ahead and get another heal in a second. Let's get our Harry Potter over here, make sure our other general doesn't die. He's been taking a beating here. He has, but there were some Storm Vermin halberds there that gave us some trouble, so... All right, let's get the Paymaster's wagon. Crossbows need to come back. You guys can shoot here. And these crossbows, let's not break discipline. We got to kind of keep it together. Heal you up. We'll get regrowth eventually. Yes, you guys form up. Let's shoot right here. Get in front of them. Get in front of them. And cool. All right, so you guys fire. Looking good. BORGIO the Besieger boinking down some of those bad boys in the front. Everybody's going to pull back here. And we did get the artillery offline, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it should be completely crushed. Outstanding. Mortar fire, not a whole lot to shoot at, but we need to do as much damage as we can to the Skaven army because a lot of it's going to pull back to the garrison of the city. So hopefully they just keep coming back for beatings, and we can even besiege them the old-fashioned way, like just, you know, frickin'... Yeah, he'll actually be a good hunter of this Skaven Master Assassin type character. You know, because, yeah, we can attrition the Skaven down every turn with BORGIO. That's an idea, and just wait till the auto-resolve is good enough, or fight it if we want to. Now, again, I'll fight some siege battles sometimes, but... I did get the feedback from you guys in previous campaigns how you want me to fight more battles, so I will do my best. If the battle is like remotely interesting, I will fight it, which I think is cool. So yeah, we finish off the Plague Claw Catapult. Let's actually make sure it's fully destroyed so it doesn't come back on the campaign map. I didn't see the stance. BORGIO should... Oh, he's almost healing capped. Holy shit. He has been healing. I just didn't notice. All right. So BORGIO's going hard in the paint, and the Paymaster's wagon getting it. These damn Stormvermin halberds so hot right now. Get you guys in on the Skaven slaves right there. Those guys are getting broken up. Let's start shooting into the Stormvermin halberds right here who are wavering. You guys go here. And you, the Master Assassin might actually kick this guy's butt. He doesn't really have a whole lot going yet. BORGIO is probably going to want to escape here. He's in a bit of a precarious position, actually. Shoot these guys. Shoot these guys. Let's get BORGIO back. Pull you in. Get the duelists in there. The duelists will help finish them off. And yeah, now we got crossbow shooting him in the back. Should be triggering army losses soon-ish. And our cav unit literally is in no man's land, just doing God knows what. All right, so those guys are broken. Let's chase down those Night Runners. Come over here, hunt down this guy, and good. The disciplined ranks. I love it, man. Stormvermin. We want to break as many Stormvermin as humanly possible, because those guys are the problem children. When we siege the city, that is what's going to give us the most trouble with auto-resolve. So let's get one of you here, one of you guys here. You guys hunt there. Oh, BORGIO is on a mount. Shit, I didn't even notice that earlier. Okay. That's why the Stormvermin were giving him the business. But regardless, now that means we can hunt these guys down and really, really get it going. Any pursuits? Yeah, get some clan rats. All right, a lot of archers in the back. They can start moving forward. I think the Skaven Menace is mostly in front of us for now, and victory is ours. All right, guys, I'm going to go fight this. Chase down some of these rats. I'm pretty sure that's going to be army losses. Yeah, man, what a fight. We'll see you guys on the campaign map, huh? So looking at the numbers on that fight, let's see. So BORGIO, we had a total of like 2,300 give or take, and they had they had like 6,000. That's cool, man. You know, that's like the flavor battles, right? Massive Skaven horde advancing on a disciplined formation of like pikemen and crossbows with like wagons, like providing fire support, like mixing the ranks. Obviously, we didn't play super cheesy, but still it was a good time. So we will take the replenishment out here. And then we can besiege the city and keep that garrison from healing. Yeah, although there's an army in there, but it's mostly low-tier stuff. So, too close to a settlement for a camp. We do get Scepter of Instability. BORGIO is leveled. We have the Power of the Arts now. Extra security, highest bidder. That's, I mean, really good against Skaven. But Lord upkeep, 60%. What is his upkeep anyways? Probably not too high, right? Yeah, 312. I mean... Against Skaven, you could really get a lot of value out of that, but like we're not going to be fighting too many Skaven after this. Growth, yeah, that one's all right. So I think from here we could do the Beloved General and then go down this tech tree. So Beloved General and Ambush Success Chance or this, which gives him a unique ability, which I can't quite see what it is. Yeah, that's at rank 10. So this will give us control. This one will give us melee attack for the entire army. Yeah, that's really, really good. All right, so we are going to besiege the city. And we will... Yeah, I want to keep my units elite. So we're going to, like, attrition them down for a turn. Homie's going to go ahead, and I could raid here, too. I mean, what do we get from raiding income? It's not too much. Setting up a camp here would also be fun to kind of see what's cooking with that. So if we go back a little ways and set up a camp. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. So recruit new camp. This one is, okay, a toggle. Yeah. We could have a little camp here, and I just want to see how the mechanic works, so we're going to learn with you guys.
Yes, my lord.
And then we have a Skavenblight camp, and it looks like we can build some buildings here and get some recruitment. Okay, right on. So we can recruit here now, get a crossbow from the camp. Very, very fun.
Praise Sigma.
Awesome, awesome. So I wonder if we could have dropped... No, you can't drop in your settlements, right? It even said that. So let's get you up to be in siege proximity. And then we're going to go ahead and recruit a crossbowman there. And we'll besiege it and strangle it out for a turn. We're going to pull our character up there because Sartosa is stable now. And the rest of our territories are more or less stable as well. Should have had Life Bloom. Yeah, I guess I did miss out pretty bad not having Life Bloom. And, you know, Awakening of the Wood is all right for DPS, but Dwellers Below is okay. You know, we can use that as well. All right, guys. The saga continues. Ooh, the question is Ikit Claw going to come back with, like, a huge stack and give us trouble? It almost makes me want to Karate Chop it now, but I'm going to take one turn. And we can always retreat, and then we have the camp out here. So if Ikit Claw does attack us, we have, like, a war camp. And, yeah, that'll help. All right, so it looks like the siege continues. They should be attrition down pretty good now. White Cloak of Ulrich, Research A Technologies, great. We're almost done with the classical military studies, which I'm curious to see how fast we'll research things.
Yes, my lord.
We're able to recruit. Isn't this fun, though? Like with Borgio, the flavor. We get to set up like a siege camp outside the city and then siege. It's very cool. And the camp will get better. I think we can, yeah, obviously... I'll have to explore the camp mechanics. I haven't played ogre campaigns, I don't think, since like launch, so yeah, I'm a little bit unfamiliar with how that all works. Now we get our character who's going to come join. Borgio can go ahead and combine some of these raggedy units here. And we could do a recruitment of the fancy, yeah, Lost Legion we just got, right? Yeah, we just don't have the money. They're just super poor. We've been playing this this campaign pretty hog wild in terms of our finances, but it's working out. We're making progress. How do you like us, by the way? Eventually, we'll be able to confederate you. Eventually. And taking down Skavenblight is going to be a big win. So let's see what the auto-resolve looks like now. It still has us losing that pikeman unit. I think we could just take the auto, since I like grinding through a nasty siege battle is fun and all, but it's not too bad. Although we do lose the duelists, but they are an ROR, incredibly expensive to upkeep too compared to our basic troops. So I think I'm okay with that for now. Although we could just keep Borgioing them. I'm trying to make a word out of that. Lightning strikes, of course, cut off my own reinforcements. That would be the pro gamer play right there. Yeah, let's just auto this, guys. Take down the filthy rats, take the city. And sacking it is cool. Yeah, because I think we can take that money. So we sack it, put it down a notch, get some good experience, and we should be able to encamp here. So we're going to pull back here. Skavenblight, I could go back and just roll it. Let's get our tech here first. So we can't get that fanciness. Hiring gives us casualty replenishment rate. That seems like it's pretty damn good. The Harry Potter, we want to get evasion and go up to regrowth. All right, so we've taken down the Skaven city. We've been able to sack it. And here we can now do some cool stuff. All right, so horde growth. When in jungle climates, fun, but we want to get our capital city up so we can get siege. Oh, look at that. The Acropolis. Oh, man. Okay. Control. Corruption. Okay, it's actually not that good. It's a cool landmark, though, man. Let's see what, like, character limitations we have. So, for you, we need to get the Fortified Acropolis and Lucchini. Oh, so that unlocks him. When we get the Fortified Acropolis, we get Home Dog. Oh, we get that cool custom character. Okay. It's all starting to click a little bit now, guys. Let's take that money. We're going to sauce you up. And is there anything I want to do with plutocracy, strategies to enact? Okay. So dwarves. Is there anything I can do with Southern Realms? So that's with High Elves. Marienburg and diplomatic relations with Southern Realms. That's fun. And growth as well. You know, yeah, let's do that. That's going to last a while. Income from trade tariffs. I mean, yeah, we'll lose a little bit of money, but I do want to confederate the Southern Realms, homies, although it looks like they're getting torched. So maybe let's wait on that strategy. Yeah, I think we could do that a little bit later. I like look and all their shit's on fire. I'm like, all right, let's just give it a rest for a second. Okay, looks like Big Dog is leveled up too. He is going to go down the blue tree. Very good. And then our Priestess of Memridia, she can do the Sphere of Memridia. And that ability is a AoE damage buff and magic attacks, relevant against demons and whatnot. So the city, we can occupy it now. We've gotten our money. And Skavenblight definitely is not an ideal city, but we can give it away politically. Yeah, we can do a little something with it. All right, so Skavenblight is here. We do have, we have custom landmarks, the Cleansing Enterprise. Oh, wait, let's reclaim city and then New Tylos. Oh, no shit. If I had known that it had this, and then we have the art workshops. Okay. Cooking a little bit. We can repair that, and then, yeah, what do we have here? We have the control, which we don't need. We definitely need the Temple of Memridia, but we don't have enough to afford that at the moment, so we're just going to go ahead and do a little growth building here, I guess. Yeah, we could have kept it a little bit higher up, but no sweat off our back guys. That was a fun turn. And we do get the Deepwood Branch. That's going to be ammunition. I think we have no characters I would really use that at the moment. No, I don't think so. All right, guys. Go to the next turn. We're going to go ahead and do the control and corruption removal. And the Skaven should be pretty haggard. They have 2 territories now, but we can go conquer those with the boys and
This will bolster the
do a little ambush. I doubt they'll attack. I mean, Ikit Claw might come for us, but we do have, I think, enough to fight a full Ikit stack. It would be ugly, but because we have a life caster, I think we could get away with it. And it looks like we have a lot of options to do now, yeah. So now I know how to get that unique character. The Arwars will hire eventually, and that's it for the turn. Okay, it looks like Lucrezia going to be coming in with a trade offer here. We'll happily accept that. I'm definitely going to need her help fighting these filthy Skaven. Ikit Claw is a menacing campaign, man. He really is. Yeah, obviously they have an agent here who's going to be able to spy everything I'm doing. So let's go and maybe, what is our chances here? It's a 20%. Ugh, God, it's terrible.
It is time.
Here we're going to go, I think, so we have the port intermediaries. We also have one that helps us in mountain regions, swamps, and then one that is for scavenging. So that's actually kind of cool because we get horde recruitment capacity when we're in abandoned regions. So that's like if we're on like more of a military conquest. I think we're going to go for ports though, because I foresee myself going to the donut in this campaign. So I think that's going to be the play. We'll do dwellers below because Skaven obviously have a lot of units, and I think we need to just chill, guys, and play it safe because I don't have a good feeling about going over here. I mean, this entire region is open for us, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and lick our wounds for a hot minute. I can try having my agent in the meantime pop out and take that 20%, although I don't even have the money for that, so yeah. We're healing. We could combine some forces, so let's go ahead and combine a couple of the homies here. You, I think, are going to consolidate most of your stuff to Borgio, so we're going to give Borgio you crossbows, and we can give the pikemen also. And then he can go ahead and go and do camp stands near the city. And that Skaven assassin is so freaking troll, dude. All right, anything politically I can do? Carcassonne is here. Jade Custodians. We're going to take a little bit of trade with those bad boys. Nice. That will give us some good money with which we can try to assassinate that Skaven character. The 20% chance of the gods. The Meridian Priestess, obviously not super known for that. Okay, you're here, so let's get you, and we're going to try this. Let's see if we can get the wound. Failure. She tried. Tried so hard and got so far. And in the end, Borgio is just going to be licking his wounds for a turn, and then we'll decide how we're going to play this. It's going to be sketchy, but yeah, so it begins. I felt like we were going to defeat the Skaven here, but now that they have 3 fresh territories, I think they might be coming for blood.
Greetings, stranger.
All right, so it looks like the Black Prince wants the defensive alliance. I think I'd rather go for a military alliance than be... He is strength rank 40, I mean... let's not do that for now. Yeah, I mean, he already likes us. Let's not get dragged into some, like, random wars versus, like, some Terror of the South, like, you know, freaking... You know who does really well in a lot of the campaigns I've been playing recently? It's freaking Queek. All right, so we could try and wound him again. It's going to be 20%. Yeah, the Skaven gathering with massive amount of units over here, just an unholy amount. I have a little bit of money now. Is there anything I want to do here? I could upgrade this. Borgio has got... We got 2 RORs. So yeah, we have the Estrogoth's Pariahs, and then we also have the Al-Qatani Fellowship, which is like an ROR pikeman. That gives us like a good quality force. We have a little supporting army here, as well as our camp, which I think we'll keep there. It might bait the Skaven forward. I don't think we need to recruit the RORs until like we're about to fight, so let's just get a little bit of an economic boon. Check in with Plutocracy to see if there's anything we want to do here. Yeah, most of this costs just more money than we have. The strategies, I mean, we had a little bit of iron. Yeah, we got to find some iron. We can actually go and see what the nearest location is for said iron. Okay, so yeah, we need to get Magritte, and that's going to give us iron. All right, guys.
So?
Let's keep healing. Let's keep chilling. I mean, I could go into ambush stance, but I think I just want to play. Skaven are really shady with their stock stances and stuff, so... I mean, I could hide this guy. Maybe that would encourage the Skaven to attack, but no. Let's just play it safe and not do anything stupid. And we are going to pass the turn. Okay, so the Skaven just rolled up on me with just absolute junk armies. Research is only 12 turns, so yeah, our classical military studies plus the support of the arts has really sped things along. Now, what do we want to do next? Oh, restock for Paymaster Wagons is sick. Dude, that's awesome. Enables hooking attacks for Billmen. Contains half pikes, weakening foes. Oh, man. Okay. So restock on Paymasters wagons is something to consider for later in the campaign. Self-made leaders, we don't need Lord Recruit rank right now. That's going to give us control across the board and corruption in all provinces. Probably not relevant anymore. Lucretian diplomacy will help us confederate. Southern flourishing trade, tactical superiority, self-made leaders. Local steel gives us armor for all heavy armor units. That's only going to be our pikemen. Yeah, I think we're going to do Lucretian diplomacy. Try and become friends with all the homies. Okay, so yeah, now is the time. We're going to go ahead and get the Estrogoth pariahs, and we are going to pile out and crush these Skaven, I think. They've got to be joking with this, right? Yeah, I mean, is this worth fighting? I don't think this is kind of a fight that's worth fighting. We have these cool RORs, but of course we'll give you guys a look at them another time. I mean, we have the reinforcements coming in. We could lightning strike as well if we want to. We don't lose a single unit, I don't think. Yeah, the banner, we could just put it on you guys for the fire damage. But it's all Skaven slaves. It's just kind of a tedious fight. So we're going to auto this one, guys. I don't think it's worth it. But again, this is a good opportunity for feedback. If you guys think this is like a worthy fight, let me know. But I really don't. But do let me know, guys. I appreciate it. All right, the auto-resolve is done. We can go ahead and take the replenishment. And the Skaven have been banished. And it looks like there is another army over here as well. So we're going to take homie down. Drive these filthy Skaven back to the pits. And he's going to run. And he's going to run back to his garrison of that other city, which we could probably press right now. You might have to hard march you, but I can recruit the RORs if it's dodgy. Okay, so Big Dog is leveled up. He's got Hedge Wizards, unlocks hero recruitment for Battle Wizard and local province. And hero recruitment, that's actually really cool. Festive is growth in the cities. So we got the arts promoting. We are not high enough level yet to get the best money can buy, which I think is probably worth it for the armor for the entire Lord's freaking army. Seems really good. Extra security, logistics, leaders of renown, it's just recruitment costs. It's a classic. Machiavellian Prince, we are not in a rush to get that. And veteran advisors. Okay, ambush success chance stuff. The Hedge Wizards one isn't bad. I think we're going to get this because I'm curious what that ability is. So that ability actually gives him, okay, melee defense, unbreakable, strong, vigor. And is it the entire army? Let's see. Range is 100 meters, affects allies in range. Cool, so it's like a big AoE kind of rallying ability. Magical reserves, and I think we have the means of recruiting a second Harry Potter, by the way. Could have sworn I did. Maybe it was down here or something. Sartosa is ready to be leveled up, so yes, we want to get Sartosa leveled up. That's a big priority. And I think now we can roll up. Dude, Skaven are just always so shady, dude. You never know when there's more of them lurking. Borgio's army is in pretty good shape, and if it's sketchy, we'll fight it, you know? That's going to be the plan. All right, so the garrison's pretty wimpy. Yeah, the other army isn't even in range. Hopefully I'll have enough. Yeah, I could hard march the other army, but I think it's okay. Lightning strike will cut off the reinforcements of the garrison, so we auto-resolve that. Get squashed, bro. And we will take the replenishment. Those Paymasters wagons have seen better days. That is for damn sure. And now homie can go ahead and move out a little bit further. Yeah. And Borgio's level 10, so we'll do the best money you can buy. The Shielded Menace. Okay. Now we have a lot of stuff to choose from. Okay, so Shielded Menace gives us Pavis crossbowman armor and missile strength for them, which we're going to be spamming like crazy. Armor for the entire army is pretty obscene. Ronald gives us income from post-battle loot, but we lose armor. Control and research rate? Again, we could really lean into that. Casualty replenishment for the army. Oh, and we get passive regeneration on Borgio. Dude. Although that's kind of shitty now that I think about it, because he already heals so much. Not worth it. More is weapon strength and fighting against evil. And battle healing cap's all right. Flammable, tools of judgment. Sisters of Fury gives us rage and guardian. Growth, hero action chance, and Memoridia is replenishes 10% campaign movement after winning a battle. That's actually kind of sweet. Yeah, let's go that. And it lowers enemy leadership. Arguably the research rate, but I think Memoridia is cool since we're kind of in that area anyways. And getting movement after winning a battle is a very strong mechanic for like getting big plays. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if it's the best, but it sounds like it's going to be great flavor and it's going to be fun. All right, Borgio, let's go finish off this city. Yeah, and we don't lose anything really. Cool. So the reclamation of the Southern Realms is upon us. All right, Tabaro is now ours. Skavenblight is here. And in Skavenblight, we can go ahead and get the... How is the corruption looking? A little bit messy. It looks like the Skaven corruption is mostly going away, so we'll go ahead and get the control. Call it a day. And then we're going to go ahead and pack up this camp. So that is over here. So we're going to pack that camp up. We can set it up somewhere else we're going to be fighting. And we get the Armor of the Brazen Brass. Wound recovery time, Phys Res, nice on BORGIO. And we do also get the Shrieking Blade. Which for him is not a bad... Making him cause terror is pretty good. Anything I want to combine here? Arcane items and arcane items. Let's fuse those together. We get a Forbidden Rod. So let's go ahead and have him stroke the Forbidden Rod. Great. And BORGIO's leveled up once again. So we can go ahead and do the best money can buy. 5% upkeep will hurt our economy a little bit, but it really is a big power spike. Like, dude, just huge armor buffs on everybody. Yeah, pretty Chad. All right, guys. Pizarro's Last Legion. Another one that we got. So we'll do our last couple level ups, and that will probably be it for this episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And now's a good time for feedback stuff. Like that Skaven mob fight, it would have just been basically chasing, you know, haggard units. But if that's something you guys want to see, this is a good opportunity for feedback. And I will certainly adjust my further recordings appropriately. Control in the local province, Commander of Fortune, Vigor Loss, Mercenaries of Tilea, Noble Commander here. Yeah, I don't know which one. The Vigor Loss is all right. I think we just kind of keep going down Blue Tree till we figure out what we want to do with this guy. So we'll do Leader of Renown, and yeah, that should be good to go.
How should we proceed?
All right, guys, last things. We're going to go ahead and get you in BORGIO's army. Should have had you in there. Totally missed her over there, but regardless, not a big deal. But a little bit of sloppiness, but a little bit of fun as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you in episode 3 relatively soon. And that is going to be it. So the Skaven Menace needs to be finished, and we will reunify the Southern Realms. Probably, honestly, be able to confederate Lucretia, which would be fun because I want to get the chance to use some of these other unique legendary lords for Tilea and Estalia and all the Southern Realms. All right, guys, see you around. Thank you for joining. That's going to be it for tonight. We'll see you guys on the other side.